7 January 2012. Station master who works in the railway department at Ujjain district in Madhya Pradesh identified an unknown dead body on the platform. Immediately, this body was taken to the local mortuary. After the post-mortem, the report described the unidentified body was a female aged about 21 to 25 years. It is observed that dried blood was present in the nostrils, tongue found stuck between upper and lower jaw, 2 upper teeth found missing, lips found wounded. Forced scratches were left on her face. After the observation, this case is declared as murder. 3 weeks after the declaration, a retired school teacher, Madhya Pradesh, identified this body as his 19-year-old daughter Namrata Damor, who had been studying at Mahatma Gandhi Medical College in Indore. Madhya Pradesh demanded to investigate and get the culprits punished. Based on the initial post-mortem report, police officers closed this case by naming it as suicide. 3 years later, there appeared a TV reporter, Akshay Singh, claiming there was a scam called Vyapam behind Namrata's unnatural death. During the trial of taking interview from Namrata's father, reporter was found dead. As Akshay Singh works as a journalist, TV channels and newspapers started writing articles. This little movement started exploding where names of Vyapam job holders to the state governor and chief minister names came into limelight. So what is Vyapam? How the scam happened? Let's know in this video. Madhya Pradesh Professional Examination Board is the other name of Vyapam. Pre-Polytechnic test, Pre-Agricultural test, BA, LLB, Forest Guard, such kind of 20 exams are conducted by Vyapam. Firstly, this was established in 1970 on the name Pre-Medical Board, and then in 1981 Pre-Engineering Board was established. Next year, in 1982, both the boards were merged to form Madhya Pradesh Professional Examination. From then, under Vyapam, many competitive and pre-examinations were being conducted. In a year, nearly 3 crores 20 lakh students attended this exam, which was held under Vyapam. Things like replacement of respective student, rearrangement of seating in such a way where a weaker student sits in between topper students so that the unread student can copy easily. For the first time in a year 1995, accusations of malpractices came into light. In a year 2000, an FIR was filed from Chhatarpur district. Then, in 2004, FIR was filed on 7 members for malpracticing at Khandwa district. Before knowing further details about the scam, listen to the story with patience. Know about it. Poonam Sharma was a medical student whose father was a junior police officer. They lived at Shivapuri in the state of Madhya Pradesh. She dreamt of becoming a doctor, heard Gwalior will be a better place for coaching and moved there in 2009. By that time, she is 19 years old. She studied about 14 hours a day and took coaching for an year. Exams came nearby and she had a suspicion that something was going wrong somewhere. Circumstances around her seemed as if fellow students could easily pass the admission test. She slowly got to know the reason for their slowness. The reason is that they had paid 12 lakhs for a seat in the general category and 3 to 4 lakhs for the SC and ST category seats. At 4 o'clock in the morning on the day of the test, a white van arrived at the hostel. All those who paid money left in the van. It was later known that all of them were given question papers to read at 5 o'clock in the morning. Poonam Sharma, who wrote the test with them, failed the entrance test. She joined the coaching center for the second time and studied harder than ever. Even this time, she failed the test. Due to family financial issues, she gave the exam for the third time without joining the coaching center. This time, she achieved 162 marks out of 200 marks. She did not get a seat for the third time that year as the cutoff mark was 164 marks. She tried again for the fourth time and topped the waiting list. That time, there was a fight over the waiting list. Even after studying hard for a total of 4 years, she could not get admission in a medical course due to a widespread scam. However, she did not succumb to depression. She gave her exam for the fifth time in 2014. This time, she was ranked 7th at the All India level and secured a seat in the Indore Government Medical College of her choice. The main reason to get into a college of her choice is not only her hard work, but also the abolition of Madhya Pradesh Agricultural Examination Board and introduction of an All India entrance test that year. This is a Poonam Sharma's success story. There are many failure stories behind this. Those who do not have the age or social status to try repeatedly like Poonam have joined the alternative courses. One of them is Anand Roy, a veterinary physician, a whistleblower who brought this scandal into light. He is a Mahatma Gandhi College 2003 to 2004 batch student. Anand Roy suspected something wrong happening in the medical degree exam that he had given in the year 2005. Then he precisely came to a conclusion that all the top students in that college belonged to same hostel and same block. Anand Roy, being a junior student, did not complain for anyone. In the year 2008, he met his friend Jagdish Sagar, who works as a doctor in Indore Hospital in a marriage function. He saw a suitcase in his friend's hand. Jagdish Sagar left his suitcase in same place and went out. To get contact details of Jagdish Sagar, Anand Roy opened the suitcase and then he found some pre-medical forms and photos of unknown persons. These proofs, strengthened as well, increased his doubts. In the year 2013, near Indore outskirts at Hostel Pathik, police team did a raid in room number 30, where Rishikesh Tyagi preparing for medical entrance test that is scheduled on July 7th. During the police interrogation, it is known that the person who is preparing in that is Ramashankar. He took 50,000 rupees from Rishikesh Tyagi. With the help of Jagdish Sagar, he tried to write an exam. On the next day in the exam center, police team has arrested 20 more students. To investigate about this scam, Madhya Pradesh government in the year 2013, August 26 appointed a special task force. All those students who involved in this scam bribed government officers through mediators to get better marks and ranks. In the place of student candidates, doctors used to write this exam. In the hall ticket, photos of doctor used to get sticked before going for the exam, and later they used to paste original candidate photo. In this Vyapam, officials named Pankaj Trivedi, C.K. Misra, Nitin Mahendra had been involved at that time in the scam. Special task force, which was set up by Madhya Pradesh government, arrested more than 2,000 members in between the years 2014 and 2015. Among those 2,000 members, State ex-Education Minister Lakshmi Kant Sharma and 100 more politicians too were involved in this scam. According to whistleblower Anand Roy, TV reporter Akshay Singh, Namrata Damor, Sailesh Yadav, son of Ram Naresh Yadav, who is then a state governor, few other mediators died in suspicious way. To know more information about this scam, click on the links given below in the description box.
20-22 साल की एक अननोन डेड बॉडी जब लाई जाती है तो और उसमें हमारे को फाइंडिंग्स मिल रही है मर्डर की, होमिसाइडल की, करेक्ट, जो कि नाक मुंह और गला दबा के मारा गया है, उसके पूरे तरीके से उसमें फाइंडिंग्स मिल रहे हैं।
Correct.
मुख्य रूप से जो उसके नाक, मुंह के ऊपर जो निशानात मौजूद थे, ये नाखूनों के निशान, ये नाखून जो है इनके एब्रेजन्स, एक अलग तरीके के एब्रेजन्स होते हैं। साथ में सांस जब रुकती है, सांस रुकने से जो उसकी ऑक्सीजन उस तक नहीं पहुंच पाती, उसकी वजह से जो नीलापन आता है, वो साइनोसिस भी उसमें मौजूद था। जो पोस्टमार्टम चोटें थी वो ऐसी थी कि जिनको कि अपन अगर मौत के बाद अगर किसी को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे रगड़ के ला के पटका जाए तो उस तरह की